and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of NWA Smoky Mountain Television. We come to you on the Tri-City CW and all the way around the world on NWA Smoky Mountain.com. I'm Matt Rhodes. Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be talking a lot about the finale coming up on Saturday night, December the 27th, 2014, as we wrap up, no doubt, the best year in NWA Smoky Mountain on that night at the Kingsport Civic Auditorium. Big information on that card coming up a little bit later on. But I'm anxious, I'm excited, I'm ready to get to the ring for a huge matchup we have today. 6-man elimination tag team matchup featuring the Prodigy Vince Brent, one half of Air America Gavin, Daniel Mulligan, as they take on the agency of Dylan Wayne Sizemore with the Heat Seekers and Jordan Kage. Let's get to the ring right now. And this huge 6-man tag team contest, Elimination Style, Jonathan Darwin, is underway this week on Smoky Mountain TV. We have 6 of the youngest, brightest competitors in this sport today. We have the agency, the team of the Heat Seekers, Picture Perfect Jordan Kage. Standing across the ring, 3 great young talents, Gavin, Daniel Mulligan, and the Prodigy Vince Brent. Man, this is loaded with talent.
Experience tagging together other than the 3 men we see on the other side. It'll be interesting to see how the team of Vince Brent, Daniel Mulligan, and Gavin forge together.
Absolutely. As you see this, we're going to get underway with Jordan Kage, Picture Perfect, and the Mad Dog, Daniel Mulligan. Listen to this. Fans going to chant here, Daniel Mulligan going to kill you. I don't know if that's necessarily what's going to happen here, but this is going to be some dandy action, ladies and gentlemen. Rear waistlock applied by Picture Perfect Jordan Kage, but Daniel Mulligan showing off his strength.
Vince Brent regrouping after being slammed by some buttocks, saying, I don't want to take any more chances against Daniel Mulligan.
Well, the man from Bud Holler, West Virginia, the Mad Dog Daniel Mulligan, showing how dominant he is in the early contest. Here comes the Southern Psycho, Elliott Russell, also known as the Boy Wonder. This young man has he's impressed a lot of people in this industry, trained by Dr. Tom Pritchard, former WWE trainer. He's got a lot of accolades, Jonathan Darwin.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the man, even though he's been in the industry only 2 years, has 500+ matches under his belt. He's traveled internationally, been to Canada. I hear he's getting ready to go again. Taking a shortcut there to get the heads up on Daniel Mulligan. And the thing I think about with Daniel Mulligan, this is the biggest high flyer I think I've ever seen. That diving headbutt of his is extremely devastating now.
You're exactly right. He may be the biggest high flyer in the history of NWA Smoky Mountain. The way he moves around that ring, very agile, is the big 300+ pounder. Man, I tell you what, he's country strong. He's as humble as can be, but when it comes time to bring the action in the ring, there's none tougher than the man you stare at in the overalls, Daniel Mulligan.
Yeah, here's what I keep thinking about, Matthew, is who's going to get the elimination first, because that gives the advantage to that other team much quickly in this match. Collar and elbow tie-up now by Sigmon and Daniel Mulligan. I think Sigmon's taking a big risk here. Maybe Dylan Wayne Sizemore put illusions of grandeur in the man's head that he could pick up Daniel Mulligan.
Well, I'll tell you what, Sigmon is a tough competitor. I've known Sigmon for quite some time, but I don't know if he's that tough, if he's going to lift the big man off his feet. As you see him consoling his manager, Dylan Wayne Sizemore, out here on the outside. I tell you what, Jonathan, a lot of miscommunication for team Dylan Wayne Sizemore, the agency, early on in this matchup.
Yeah, I think all 3 men have underestimated Daniel Mulligan and just what he can bring to the ring. And Jordan Kage saying he wants Vince Brent.
Let's see, we may see the Prodigy here, and this place may go crazy. And here he comes. Now the Prodigy, Vince Brent, going to step in the ring with Jordan Kage, Picture Perfect. These men have met before. As Kage circles the ring, Vince locks eyes with Russell and Sigmon. They go out and work here. Brent with the quickness advantage. Rear waistlock takedown here. Floats over, grabs a front chancery on the mat here. As Jordan Kage squirming for the ropes.
Jonathan, as Jordan Kage, as Vince Brent does give the clean break. You see Dylan Sizemore now over here on the outside right in front of us. Give a little couch. Contest as Kate.
We step away from the great action to tell you about a big event coming to the Mountain Empire just 3 short weeks away on Saturday night, December 27th. It's the finale. It's the biggest event of the year to close out the best year of NWA Smoky Mountain to date. And no doubt the man in the main event, a man has waited 8 months for this night. That is Jason the Gift Kincaid, as he will finally sign his name to the dotted line and challenge the Iron Man Rob Conway for the 10 pounds of gold for the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship. What a phenomenal matchup on paper, but even a more phenomenal match in person, ladies and gentlemen. In 3 weeks, Kingsport Civic Auditorium, the finale. And that's just one of the matches signed. One of the big matches we have is a tag team match featuring some of the stars you're seeing in the ring today here on television. We're going to see the Smoky Mountain tag team titles on the line. The United States tag team titles on the line. As Skylar Cruz is healthy, he's off the injured shelf. He teams back up with Gavin Daring to take on the Heat Seekers with Dylan Wayne Sizemore. These two teams have battled back and forth for the biggest majority of 2014 for bragging rights and who is the best tag team in the Smoky Mountain. We'll find out at the finale on Saturday night, December 27th. And not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we found out yesterday in NWASmokyMountain.com. Breaking news, the Vanilla Godzilla, Jack Stane, yes, that's right, the big man himself, is back in an NWA Smoky Mountain ring, Kingsport, Tennessee, at the finale. And we understand that the man from Bristol, Virginia, the real deal, the crown jewel of the NWA, has issued the challenge for the Vanilla Godzilla. He wants him one-on-one at the finale. That's a big, bold move, if you will, for the real deal Chase Owens. Owens has been on a losing streak for the past few months, including losing the World's Junior Heavyweight title, his most prized possession, to Jushin Thunder Liger in Japan a few months ago. What a fantastic match, though. Also losing in another fantastic effort to the World's Heavyweight Champion, Rob Conway. Come that close to becoming the first World's Heavyweight Champion from the Mountain Empire area, but he came up short. And last time we were in Kingsport was no doubt the greatest tag match of all time in the Kingsport Civic Auditorium history. But Owens came up short to the Wolves. Owens has something to prove. He wants to face the big man one-on-one and prove that he can be back in that main event victory status that he has been for the biggest part of his career. And no doubt he has went out and he has bit off the biggest man that he could find in the National Wrestling Alliance in Jackson. My God, what a matchup that'll be. That, the World Heavyweight title, tag titles on the line, and a lot more. All your favorite stars will be there. Folks, let me tell you right now, make your Christmas last all week long and come out and join us on Saturday night, December the 27th. Great idea for your parents out there. Hey, you want to bring your family to NWA Smoky Mountain's finale? Get your tickets now by going to NWASmokyMountain.com. Little hint from Matt Rhodes. They make great stocking stuffers for you. Trust me. That's what I'm getting all my friends and family for Christmas. You should do the same by going to NWASmokyMountain.com right now and getting the tickets for the finale. Fans, you don't want to miss it.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries. Carpet's so soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play, or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at Dalton Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
Throw Gavin daring around like a rotten doll. Irish whipping him into the corner here. Sigmon with that big speed, but Gavin daring faster, but come on, you're inches away. And here comes the big
Sigmon
man.
maybe able to sing tenor for the Oak Ridge boys after that. Clothesline by Daniel Mulligan. Big move there. Here comes the Southern Psycho. He takes a lariat. Kage from behind. Oh, and he clipped him right in the back of the head. Nasty shot.
I tell you what, from the beginning of this match, we've seen the strength of Daniel Mulligan play out. An avalanche and another. I tell you what, I don't know.
Watch out. Gonna go for it again. Oh, he rams him into his partner. And a belly-to-belly suplex.
I think that took the wind out of Jordan Kage. Sigmon could have possibly a rig broke. And Mulligan with that big sloop.
Oh, man.
The only thing that would make this more devastating. Oh, my God, no. He's not going to do it.
Oh,
he's not going to do it. Oh, my
Oh,
God.
he's going up the back way.
This is going to be some.
This is not good.
I'll tell you
The
what.
wrestle rakes the eyes. Dylan has come and grabbed the ankle of Vince Brent. He gets kicked.
Holy cow.
Oh, powerbomb. We may have an elimination.
Daniel Mulligan has been eliminated.
Matt, but for the save of Elliott Russell, I think the agency would be down 2 men now. And now the agency, luckily, wait a minute, he went over the top rope.
Oh, but he didn't touch the floor. He didn't touch the floor. That's all that matters. It was not a disqualification. Brent hangs on. Brent may have wanted to go to the floor right there. He could have got Sigmon disqualified.
I know. I was a little surprised, but I know Vince Brent's not going to take any shortcuts like that. He wants to beat the men on his own accord. Elliott Russell with that backdrop now. Brent finds that leg. And I'll tell you what, very soon it may be Gavin daring out here by himself. The agency looking fresh, doing what they need to do, Matt, and they have cut that ring off from Gavin Daring, possibly even getting the tag from Vince Brent.
Rolling up here, 1, 2, and almost had it there in elimination. Big boot to the face by the tall.
Little jaw-jacking by Sigmon, Matt. And wait a minute, look at the speed of Vince Brent.
Wow.
Brent
Needed that in the worst way right there.
Yes, he can.
He's got to make the tag, Jonathan.
Yeah, can he get over there? He's inches away. He might as well be 15 feet. But here comes Gavin Daring. Does get the tag. Jordan Kage.
And here comes Gavin. Dangerous Gavin. Gonna fly around the ring. The big right hand. And he has come in like a house of fire, Jonathan. Sends Jordan Kage off into the corner and is well in control of this tag match.
Yeah, and hobbling out of his chair, out of camera's way. Unfortunately, you can't see us. Dylan Wayne Sizemore trying to get up and command the orders and motivate his troops to victory here. Pretty much just on one leg, thanks to Daniel Mulligan. As Gavin Daring now, oh, jawbreaker reverses it again. And back comes in the Southern Psycho. As he's picking up Gavin Daring to that vertical base, putting him in the corner. Oh, devastating elbow.
On a big right hand there by Russell. As it looks like the Heat Seekers, the agency, have gotten back in control of this matchup. There momentarily, Gavin had the upper hand. Wow, big boots there, takes Russell down. Gavin going to go upstairs. He may be going for the Betsy Tail Splash. He went for it. Touchdown frog splash. He missed it.
That could be all she wrote for Gavin Daring with that miss.
Got to cover here. Oh, so close. So close.
I tell you what, I think it shocked the agency, it shocked myself. I really thought that after Gavin Daring missed the big frog splash, that was going to be it. And going back to the shower, somehow he finds a way to kick out of it. Back up to that vertical base. Elliott Russell whipping him into the rope, but Ducks misses the elbow. And
oh, there it is, the swing blade from Gavin Daring. He makes the cover here. He may have an elimination. Sigmon, ring awareness, the ring general, breaks it up.
And this is where the advantage is going to come in for the agency now with that one extra man being able to sneak in and sneak out and break up the pin there. As Gavin Daring tries to take out Elliott Russell with an eye right down.
He raked him right in the eyes, right in front of the rib. Into the side, Russian leg sweep. 1, 2, he's got a handful of tights.
Wait a minute.
And a handful of tights.
Dangerous Gavin Daring has now been eliminated.
Oh, come on, you gotta be kidding me.
It's Brent, it's left, Jonathan Darwin in a 3-on-1 impossible situation.
Yeah, I tell you, and it's a shame, it's a true tragedy to see the agency get away with something like that. Poor Austin West wasn't able to catch it. Now, as much as I hate to say it, I know Vince Brent's a fighter, but he may be better off taking the count out here, Matt. I know that's not his style, but he's in nothing but almost a no-win situation.
Well, Vince Brent's a big NASCAR fan, and his favorite number is 4 for his favorite driver. Well, his favorite number tonight's going to have to be 3. That's the number of men he's going to have to pin to walk out of here victorious.
Yeah, and then speaking of 3, the other thing I think about is 2. You got, or maybe 1.5 with the way Dylan Wayne Sizemore's hobbling around out there. But you still got those 2 outside tangents that could be a factor in the match. Miss Hathaway and Dylan Wayne Sizemore. And it's not above Dylan Wayne Sizemore to get involved in the match, especially when something's on the line.
He's already been involved. He's got a bum leg to prove it. But a nice vertical suplex again by picture-perfect Jordan Kage. Just may have it right here. Kage gets it at 2 as Brent kicks out. He's seeking for some help here from our Kingsport crowd. Needs some assistance in a big way.
Yeah, he does. I tell you, Jordan Kage, so I'm a little surprised with that lackadaisical cover to Vince Brent. Pretty much showing arrogance there as the Southern Psycho comes back in now. And they pretty much, at this point, can measure Vince Brent and do whatever they want with him. Vince Brent half conscious here now, Matt.
Russell taking some time. He's being cocky. He thinks he's got it. I think he's got to trick it to the pay window. But I don't know if it's that easy or not as he lifts Vince Brent up here. But it looks like Brent is ripe for the pickings, though, Jonathan. I hate to admit that.
Yeah, I tell you what, wait a minute. Look at the speed of Brent.
Kill shot! Kill shot from out of nowhere! 1, 2, 3!
Wow!
Elliott's been eliminated!
Just that quickly!
Elliott Russell has been eliminated. Elliott Russell.
I tell you what, I think Jordan Kage and Sigmon thought that there was no way that Elliott Russell was getting pinned, and both their jaws hit the floor, and now they got to regroup, because just like that, Vince Brent has not even up the odds, but he's getting real close, man. He's getting real close.
He's still got a long way to go, Jonathan Darwin, and I'm a big Vince Brent fan, his biggest fan, but I'll tell you what, this is tall task to overcome. And look at this this submission hold right here. Sigmon right to the skull with that boot. May have knocked Vince Brent for a loop if he wasn't already there. But this may be just a cakewalk. As you see Sigmon going to pull him up by his necklace here. For Christ's sake, headbutt.
I think he grabbed a couple of chin hairs too, just to add an insult to that injury. Sigmon with the real quick off the ropes, and what a devastating elbow. I think it was right across the throat, Matt. Sigmon goes for that pin.
Yeah, and Siggy gets a 2. Sigmon wants to know what he's got to do here. Put this kid away. I think the fans are kind of in shock to see Brent being dominated like this. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Oh, goodness. Jonathan, watch out!
No!
Oh, my gosh.
That could have done some real damage to the spine.
That's it. That's it. That's it. I'm sorry. That is it. Sigmon, they're going to get the ring the bell. This is a 1, 2. How do you get down?
Wow. I mean, you've been here a lot longer than I have, Matt. But the resiliency that we're seeing out of Vince Brent is something for the ages here.
It sure is, Jonathan. Right now, Vince Brent has got to find a way to get to his feet. There's no one to tag. Vince needs to realize there's no one to tag. It's all on his own. He's going to have to find the strength somewhere. These young fans are going to have to get behind him here and give him some motivation.
Yeah, man, I've seen it before, time and time again. There is something about the energy from the fans that just gets that adrenaline flowing. It may get Vince Brent going on instinct just for a couple of seconds, but those couple of seconds may be all he needs to get his upper hand on the agency. And there you go. You hear it here, Matt. I've never heard cheers like this before from Smoky Mountain fans, but they really want to see Vince Brent get this win.
Already power slam just when Brent had some momentum, cuts him off. And the fans here, they applaud the great action, but Vince Brent so close from this match being final and going home in the loser column tonight. And then they're just dissecting the man, Jonathan, just having their way with him physically in this ring.
Yeah, I mean, Vince Brent, he's been trying to get offense, but you see how quickly it is, Matt. I mean, he gets one offensive move in, but he has had no time to catch his breath.
Oh, man! Oh, what chops by Sigmon. He's proving a point.
Yeah, Sigmon now picking him up for that, looks like a big suplex. Wait a minute.
Oh, he may be going for a fisherman suplex. Shades of Mr. Perfect. Got him here, and oh, he got it too. Man, where does Brent get it from?
I tell you what, man, I've been impressed with Vince Brent all night, but as I keep saying, I mean, he's only getting the chance to get one move in. He needs like at least 2 or 3 if he's going to get back in his favor. Siggy with the slam. Picture perfect. Jordan Kage just measuring him. Ken Kage, and oh! Great elbow there. Great elbow just on the mark by Jordan Kage. Pressing that shoulders to the mat. This could be all. And somehow, somewhere, Vince Brent finds a way to get out of it. I'm aghast, just out of respect for what I'm seeing here from Vince Brent, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, I tell you what, he just keeps on. He's like, I mean, the old put energizer bunny just keeps going here. He's got him rolled out. He got elimination. Sigmon, waste no time.
Jordan Kage has been eliminated. Jordan Kage.
I mean, Sigmon back on the offensive with a blatant choke right in front of the official.
I mean, I am absolutely shocked but impressed at just how quickly Vince Brent has changed this back in his favor. That small package definitely caught Jordan Kage off guard, but maybe all for naught. Look at the way that Sigmon is jaw-jacking with that crowd. Pretty much he's just got his way with Vince Brent. I mean, Vince Brent, moments of desperation. He needs something big here if he's going to get this victory over Sigmon, Matt.
Look out now, Sigmon just toying with Vince Brent.
And you hear those fans trying to get Vince Brent motivated. He gets him up to one knee, making him back up to that other.
Sigmon, wow, with this trading back and forth here. Seems like Vince for 2 punches, Vince throws, Sigmon throws one that just cripples Vince here. But look at the fire, the determination, the intensity of the prodigy.
Yeah, I mean, this young man, Vince Brent, showing all that he's got, showing why he is one of the top men here in NWA Smoky Mountain. I can't believe he's got back up to that vertical base, but he has somehow trading blows with Sigmon. And like you said, man, Sigmon with, wait a minute, look at this speed.
Close on. Sigmon went for the cheap shot and he paid for it. As Vince Brent now has the juice flowing with a clothesline. And Brent back in control. Dylan Sizemore is speechless.
I tell you what, I'm extremely surprised. Great knee by Vince Brent, and Vince Brent, I'm surprised, has gotten this back into his favor.
Going for the tornado DDT. No, Sigmon blocks it. Clothesline. Oh, wow. Turned him inside out.
I'll tell you what, I think Sigmon almost took the head off of Vince Brent. Dylan Wayne Sizemore praying to some sort of God. I can't see a God that would back the agency.
Oh, God. So close.
Look at that look of shock. Look at that look of shock on Sigmon's face.
Sigmon going for the diving headbutt. He may finish it here. Swan dive headbutt. Sigmon misses. And these fans are about to come unglued as Brent back up to his feet. Grab grabs the head. Tornado DDT on target this time.
Yeah, that's all he needed to put on the button. Vince Brent getting ready to fly high. But the cherry on the top here, coming back, 3-ing from 1 odds. Vince Brent could be a winner.
All the way up, look at that.
I'm worried he's wasted too much time, but no!
He got it! Right to the heart, lateral press. Sid kicks out at 2.
I tell you what, Vince Brent just inches away from getting that pin. But he is back in control of this match, Matt.
What a phenomenal end to this match here. These new men have to be running out of gas. And Ian may be inside, but Brent sent to the apron. Big knee to the face. Maybe setting up for a big opportunity here. We've got Jordan Cage from out of nowhere. Leg sweeps him.
And now this is what I was talking about
got
earlier.
The referee. Oh, God. Oh, my God, on his head.
And this is what I've been talking about, Matt. Shame on you. Shame on you, Dylan Sizemore.
He's got the arm draped
across. No, not like this. Come on.
We're going to see it. 1, 2, 3. Vince Brent has fallen to the hands of the agency.
I think I just threw up a little in my mouth, Matt. I can't believe this. This is absolutely disgusting. This is an abomination. This is awful. This is disgusting.
Your winners of the match, Elliott Russell, Jordan Cage, and Sigmon, my agency.
Hello, I'm Ken Daffron.
And I'm Gail. We're owners of Dalton Direct Carpets in Kingsport.
We're featuring Caress Carpet from Shaw Industries. Carpet's so soft it makes you want to take your shoes off and play, or even take a nap on the floor. Financing is available. That's at Dalton Direct Carpets, Bloomingdale Road in Kingsport.
Ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. What a fantastic matchup. Sad way to see it at the end, ladies and gentlemen, with Jordan Cage behind the referee's back with the Hangman's Pile Driver, a devastating move to Vince Brent. We hope Vince is okay. We'll hopefully have an update on him here in just a little bit. But John Morehouse, he got on the phone and he talked to me right before coming back on the air. He told me, Matt Rhodes, I've made a big matchup for the finale. Since Jordan Cage wants to cheat behind the referee's back, we're going to make this thing personal between Vince Brent and Jordan Cage, and he has done that by signing an old-fashioned Smoky Mountain street fight. The prodigy Vince Brent, Jordan Cage. That means Brent can throw everything he's got at Jordan Cage without having to worry about getting disqualified, but it also means that Cage's Hangman's Pile Driver is now legal. Can Vince Brent survive a second one? We hope he's okay. Again, we'll try to find out his status in just a few moments. But that's a big match added to the finale, ladies and gentlemen. Big news coming out of the Commissioner's office. What a matchup. We're out of time. Thank you for joining us this week for another great edition of NWA Smoky Mountain TV. Hey, we're back here next week, same time and same place, same channel for the greatest action in the Mountain Empire. NWA Smoky Mountain. So long for now.